Papa's on the porch, Mama's in the kitchen, making her braids, TV in space. Screen turns red, little bit white. Falling boys to the night. Taxman say, farm got ignorant, shine on my lines. Got a little time, getting kinda red, turn it all away. Falling blue to the fray. Kids in the backyard, dog in the bone. Chicken turning circles all alone. Angels in the front yard. Put the dog in the hall. There goes chicken, circling y'all. She's turning kind of red, a little bit white, until the blue in the night. Turning red, turning white, in the false blue to the nights. Hey, little old red, tell Miss Old White. Falling blue to the night. Tell little old red and little old Miss White, they're gonna fall blue into the night. Papa's on the porch, Mama's in the kitchen, making her braids, TV in space. Passing Camp Bowie, just wanted to make sure I got that. Papa's on the porch, Mama's in the kitchen, making her braids, TV in space. Screen tones red, little bit white, falling boys to the night. Taxman say, farm got ignorant, sign on the line, doing a little time, getting kind of red, turn it all away. Falling blue to the day. Now, it can be falling blue to the day, but I like falling blue to the fray. I'm gonna leave it. Papa's on the porch, Mama's in the kitchen, making her braids, TV in space. Screen tones red, little bit white, falling boys to the night. Taxman say, farm got ignorant, sign on the lines, got a little time, getting kinda red, turn it all away. Falling blue to the fray. Kids in the backyard, dogs in the bone. Kids in the backyard, dog in the bone, chicken running circles all alone. Look at this right here. Angels in the front yard. Put the dog in the hall. There goes chicken, circling y'all. She's still kind of red, getting kind of white, turning blue into the night. Still turning red, little bit white. It gets all blue in the night. And tell old little Mr. Red and Mrs. White, falling blue in the night. Tell little red, Miss Old White, they're gonna fall blue into the night. Hello. Papa's on the porch, Mama's in the kitchen. Try again. Papa's in the porch, Mama's in the kitchen, making her braids, TV in space, screen tones red, little bit wide, falling boys to the night. Taxman safe, farm got ignorance, sign on the line, got a little time, getting kind of red, turn it all away. Falling blue to the fray. Papa's on the porch, Mama's in the kitchen, making her braids, TV in space, screen tones red, little bit wide, falling boys to the night. Taxman safe, farm got ignorant, shine on my lines, got a little time, getting kinda red, turn it all away. Falling blue to the fray. Kids in the backyard, dog in the bone, chicken running circles all alone. Angels in the front yard, put the dog in the hall. There goes chicken, circling all. She's still turning red, little bit white, till she falls blue to the night. Still turning red, little bit white, falling blue to the nice. Tell old red, little bit white, you're falling blue to the night. Tell little red, miss old white, they're gonna fall blue to the night. We're headed to Woody Creek Barbecue, and if you watch the Please Subscribe show, we got a commercial song for Woody Creek Barbecue. It starts, Woody Creek Barbecue, where the meat's always fresh and the people are blessed. Fort Worth's finest and best. 1, 2, 3 meat plates. Check it out, it's a good song. Most of the lyrics off the menu on Woody Creek Barbecue. They got a sandwich there called the Outlaw. It's sausage, I think I don't know if it's briskets. I know it's sausage and maybe brisket. And I think maybe they might put jalapenos on it. I'll look it up when we get there. Woody Creek Barbecue, where the meat's always fresh and the people are blessed. Fort Worth's finest and best. 1, 2, 3 meat plates. Check it out. This is on Spanish right here, El Campo. No, we really did. We have a video and everything. It's to Woody Creek Barbecue. Look it up. Woody Creek Barbecue. Look it up. And it's under I believe maybe even the Linda and Cole band. It was back when we were the Linda and Cole band. We're the Cole and Linda filmmaker band now. But it's under the PSS. So it's under the Please Subscribe show. And it's a Woody Creek Barbecue episode. We went to Woody Creek Barbecue and vlogged it a couple of times, and then we did a song. And then we sing that song every once in a while. I got the lyrics and everything. And that's their mural, which is for Woody Creek Barbecue mural. I'll just look at your menu. Do y'all have something called the Outlaw?
We do not.
It's called the Gunslinger.
Yeah, there it is. Okay.
That's a big old sandwich with chopped beef, hot link, sliced sausage, or sauce. Okay, I remember that. We did it. I'm gonna show it to you in a minute. Y'all do. I made the commercial. I'm gonna give it to you in just a minute. There you go. This is where we did Woody Creek Barbecue. The song Woody Creek Barbecue. We did it right here. I don't know if they had these paintings there. Yeah, it was the Gunslinger. The Gunslinger was in the song. It's a sandwich, not the Outlaw. It's called the Gunslinger. The Outlaw's Subway. I just met some people. They're from Detroit. I mean, we're in Fort Worth right now by the base. Pretty much, this is Woody Creek Barbecue. And she told me to hit up some good places in Detroit for chili dogs and Coney dogs, Coney American dogs. A place called, I believe it's called Coney Island American, or American Coney Island. and something called Lafayette. I got to turn it off for copyright infringement. The Ramones, they were the lead punk band and created the sound of punk, or what we think would be the sound of punk. They created that sound. They started off doing minute-long songs. They'd get so mad at each other, they'd throw the instruments down and walk and run off stage. Then they'd get it all back together and try another song, and it'd be about a minute long, and then they'd get mad again and throw everything down and get in a fight. This went on for probably several months, and they started rehearsing. They were from all different parts of New York, and they came up with what we think, or what we what we see as the punk sound, what we know as the punk sound, because it didn't have that sound until the Ramones. Now it kind of did with television. The Talking Heads came up with kind of a version, but they consider themselves something else. Talking Heads, they don't really say they're punk, but they're around all the punks at CBGB. That's country bluegrass blues. Umfug is, I think, unusual music for other Gagamines. I mean, it means gluttons, but Gagamores or something, but they had a real weird name. Hilly Crystal was the guy that ran CBGB. But yeah, the punks would get up, the punks would get there, everybody would wait. They'd hear the Ramones, and they were like the worst band, and they'd walk out, and like, those guys are horrible. They'd be fighting, throwing their instruments down, yelling. Joey'd be all upset. Joey Ramone, who's passed away. And they'd get mad, and they finally got it together, and they became the sound of punk. Don't ask me why. I was listening to Woody Creek Barbecue just a while ago, the Linda and Cole band. We're now the Cole and Linda Filmmaker Band. I'm listening. Anyway. I don't want to be buried in a pet cemetery. I don't want to live my life again. Now, they got good then. They wrote that song with Stephen King. This is a true story. They went over to Stephen King's house. He was in the middle of, being behind the production of Pet Sematary, the movie. I don't think Stephen King directed it, but he certainly wrote most of all of it. And the Ramones came over and they had dinner with Stephen King. They were stoked. They wrote, dang it, I missed it. I'll have to double U-turn. Your barbecue's coming to your doorstep. They wrote the song with Stephen King. He's behind that song. Stephen King may have helped them. I don't know. It's a good song. It differentiates from all their other songs. It has some kind of melody charm to it. It's even a little romantic. And I don't want to be buried in a pet cemetery. I don't want to live my life again. The ghost car. Yeah, Stephen King was involved. He was involved. Believe it or not, what people don't realize, Stephen King, supposedly, and I haven't heard their music, supposedly the rumor is around town in Bangor, Stephen King has his own band. He actually does music. So I don't know if he's been doing this secretly or what's going on, or they got recordings, but they need to release that stuff. I got a mime teacher that does the same thing. He's got a band called the Lake Rats, and Johnny Simon's a hip pocket. Never heard them, never heard their music anywhere, but they played live. So there's a cool car right here. People do that. They got these secret bands and they play. But yeah, I was talking about the Ramones. I'm listening to them right now. It's interesting how horrible they were and how great they are. Look at those 3 classics. That's another classic right there. It's like we got some Trinity action right there, Trinity River. And I just ask everybody, just to pray for Linda, because she cut her thumb almost 10 days ago, and we got to get the stitches out next couple of days. So we're planning on doing that. I'm getting the location and everything ready, and we're going to do that. And I just ask for a lot of prayers and everything, because you know how nervous I get. Everybody that knows me, there's the zoo right there, or part of it. There's houses up there and everything. The monkeys get out, they'll go in those backyards and probably kill their pets. But I get upset, I get nervous, and just, you know, just pray. It's good to pray for anything. That's what I've been told. Always be praying. And I'm praying, and I'm asking you to pray, and just please pray, because I care about Linda immensely. You guys know I do. And just pray. And I know I talk a lot about different bands and stuff like that, and I'm just, ooh, there's a hat in the middle of the road. They got Frog Ball coming up, the U.S. season. You can buy the tickets online if you want to fly down here and see some TCU. You got Airbnb. I used to live there. That's where I cut my finger, right here on the tuna fish can, right there. Those are the Spanish style apartments back in the day, and they had a shingles that on the roof that were Spanish style. I lived right there in the center. There was my kitchen. Right there is where I cut that ring finger, right there on the end. It was only 2 stitches right there, but it was on a tuna fish can, and I had my dad meet me at the ER because I thought that was it, and I was bleeding all the way to the ER, and I had it wrapped in a dish towel, and they put the 2 stitches in, and they were kind of laughing at me. But I think that was an ingrown nail that I was talking about the other day. I don't know if I can really feel the stitches or not, but that nail right there. But anyway, a lot of times I'll switch to easier chords just because of that. Maybe it was God trying to teach me something. Barbecue coming up. It's Woody Creek Barbecue, where the meat's always fresh and the people are best. Fort Worth, finest and best. Half rack, full rack, rib by the bone, or something like that. Full rack, half rack, rib by the bone, big old potato alone. Full rack, half rack, rib by the bone. I think it's full rack, half rack, rib by the bone, big old potato alone. The gunslinger sandwich has got sausage, sauce, beef. I don't really know what it's got. Look at this right here. Oh, today's Easter. We might want to keep it down a little bit. Easter's a time of liberty. It's a time for liberty. Well, how can you worship without liberty, you know? You got to have both. Since y'all are part of the New Liberty Party. That sounds like a good name for a band. The New Liberty Party. Or just New Liberty. Could be like the punk name. New Liberty. 2-7, and there's 1-0, so 1-4. This is cool too right here. There we go. I don't know if it's that one or that one. I gotta figure it out. Nope, it's that one over there.